I used to be a rural delivery driver in northern Illinois, back when I was in college and needed money fast. I drove this beat up Chevy Blazer across miles of farmland, dropping off packages to houses so far apart you could go 10 minutes without seeing another soul. No streetlights, barely any signal, just miles of cornfields, gravel roads, and silence. I got used to the solitude pretty quickly, even liked it. It was peaceful that way, until the fall of 2019. That's when I saw her. It was a Thursday, late October. The sun was setting by the time I finished my second to last stop, and the sky had that strange burnt orange haze that only happens in the Midwest. I remembered because I was taking a shortcut down Old Orchard Lane, a narrow dirt road that cuts between two endless fields of corn. That's when I first saw her. At the edge of the field, about 30 feet in, was a woman standing completely still. Not walking, not looking at the corn, just standing sideways like she was frozen mid-step. She wore this light blue dress, kind of old-fashioned. Her arms hung stiffly at her sides, and her head was tilted up like she was staring at the sky. I slowed down, rolled down my window, and called out, "Ma'am, you okay?" She didn't move. No flinch, no acknowledgement. Nothing. I sat there for a second, engine idling, heart beating a little faster than I wanted to admit. There was something off about the way she was standing, like someone who never learned how to mimic human posture but was trying their best. I called out again, louder this time. "Hey, are you alright?" Still nothing. I reached for my phone, no signal. At that point, my gut screamed to keep driving, but I couldn't shake the feeling I was being watched. Not just by her, but by something else in that field. I slowly backed up, not taking my eyes off of her. That's when she turned. No, not her body, just her head. It snapped toward me at this impossible angle, like a marionette with a broken neck. Her face was blank, no expression, but her eyes looked like they didn't belong in her skull, like they had been pushed in from somewhere else. I hit the gas and sped down the road, gravel spitting up behind me. I didn't look back, I didn't want to. I delivered the last package in a daze and went home without telling anyone. I didn't even eat that night, just locked my doors and stared at the ceiling until the sun came up. But it didn't end there. 2 days later, I was driving the same routes, except this time I avoided Old Orchard Lane. No way I was going back there. But as I passed another cornfield further east, I swear to God, she was there again. Same blue dress, same stiff posture, standing just inside the edge of the corn like she'd followed me. This time, her head was already turned toward the road, already looking. I drove past without slowing down, told myself it had to be a mannequin, a scarecrow maybe, but my gut knew better. That night, I had the worst dream of my life. I was driving down a dark road, no lights, no marking, just a narrow path lined by corn on both sides. My headlights only lit up about 10 feet, and I couldn't see anything beyond that. I kept driving, and then she stepped into the beam. Her eyes caught the light first, like animal eyes, then her dress, then her face. She opened her mouth slowly, and I heard this high-pitched whine coming from everywhere at once. Not from her mouth, from the fields. The corn was screaming, and it was getting louder. I woke up gasping, drenched in sweat. The worst part? My bedroom window was wide open. I never opened it, ever. I jumped up and slammed it shut, and as I did, I heard rustling. Not from the trees, from the grass directly below my window. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. I tried to rationalize everything the next day. Told myself I was stressed, overworked, maybe even hallucinating from sleep deprivation, but deep down, I didn't believe any of it. because on my last day on that job, after I finally gave notice, I had one final route. And on the dash of my truck, when I came back from my second stop, was something I know wasn't there before. A small scrap of light blue cloth, torn, dirty, lying on the dashboard like it had been placed there deliberately. I stared at it for a long time, then I turned off the truck, stepped outside, and walked away. I left the keys in the ignition and never went back for it. I don't know who or what she was, but sometimes late at night, when I walk by empty lots or stretches of tall grass, I swear I can see the outline of a woman, still staring, waiting.